Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Out wide, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 79, 15, right here.
To Slaw, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Dart. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. Look wide. Get this one complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time. Number 17.
That's good.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Quickly to the outside and complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Let's go now. Round roll 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Take up.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
27.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but And you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage. Man, those guys are just so hard.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on, set! Set!
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and 2.
Set! Ready! Cut!
They'll stick with him again. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go! Here we go! Black shot! Hut! Hut!
Throwing is Ritter. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10.
Got it! Ready! Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
Okay, right?
Second and 10.
Let's go! 10 black. White, white. Rail, black ultra.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard
8-yard loss.
in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down.
Ready. Fury, yellow. Let's go now. Ready.
from the shotgun. It's Ritter. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front seven is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The man in motion. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. He'll take this forward for about a yard of passing. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
7-yard line. A gain of 2.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd and 2. Here we go. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 3rd down, 3 to go.
19, charging, 18, running, 18, running.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Isaac Deslaw was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Got a man. It's Luka. Complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive ball there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dart going to throw it again. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Seattle.
Seahawks. 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
To the air
line.
again goes Dart. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Sampson going to run it out of the gun. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, it's going to be a little frustrating. frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Ritter. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.